Hey, it's Carlos over at BearableTraders.com. This is today's recap, August 8th. One trade on MTCH for the opening range breakdown. If we look at the 5-minute chart, I like that this thing was selling off prior to the pre-market. And then it just completely at the 9:30 candle sold off, did this nice pullback, which is what I like to see back to VWAP. And this is where I like to get in because just my risk to reward, you know, it's good at this point when it's close to the VWAP if the stock is going to sell off. So I got in here. I quickly took some profits as it was dropping down here, another one here, and then most of it here. So at this point, I just left a little bit in case it wanted to continue to drop. But these are big moves. This here is about I think 60 cents. This is almost 70 cents or so, or even more, and this is about 1 point. So that's a very big move for me, and for the amount of shares I took, this was with this candle, with this trade, I was basically done for my day. I did not want to take any more trades. I don't watch my P&L, so I don't know what the total was at that point, but I knew just by the points and the type of move it was that it'll be good enough to, you know, have a green day, a very clean day, only one trade, and not continue to put myself at risk by trading. And then, so I left a little bit on here. I set a stop loss at the VWAP. Okay, if it cracked above the VWAP, I was going to take the rest out. But it was hesitating a lot, so I took just a little bit more here in case it was going to start squeezing up. And I'm glad I did because it did just that. Right in here, it squeezed up. I took the rest out once it hit the VWAP. And actually, Andrew called this as a long, as a reversal long right around here. So he took a great trade. Make sure to check out his video. Here's what his screen looks like. He got in right here when he called it. It immediately popped up, and he took some profits, and he even took some more profits up here. But I didn't take the screenshot of that. So, so just a great trade for reversal, and it's still making new highs. So let me show you what it looks on the 1-minute chart, and we'll go over some of the things that my thought process. So as I get in here, right at the 9:35 candle after it does this pullback, my stop loss I know has to be above this candle. Okay, so some people will say, well, wait a minute, Carlos, that is, you know, you're going in at 45, I believe, 45 something, 45.01, and you're letting it ride for 40 cents. How do you manage your risk? So this is what I learned to do. I don't manage my risk based on, you know, 20, 30 cents, right? I don't set, okay, my stop loss is going to be 20 cents for my entry, 30 cents for my entry. My stop loss has to be at a technical level. So I learned the hard way that it has to be at a technical level, and this is the level for me that if it cracks this, then I know I have to jump out. So what I'm doing here is I'm managing my risk by managing the number of shares I take. If I know I have to let this, you know, pull back 40, 50 cents, then I got to take a number of shares that I'm comfortable with to make this my stop loss. If I would have made my stop loss 20 cents, then I would have got stopped out here and then missed out on the move. Okay, so I'm learning to manage my risk based on the number of shares. That's what controls how much risk I'm taking and setting good stop losses. And then again, here, another reason for not having a hard stop is because if I would have had a hard stop exactly here, this thing could have just tipped it, stopped me out, and then done the move that I was waiting for. Now, the minute the next candle would have gone any higher, then that's when I quickly have to act and get completely out of the trade. Then it continued to drop below VWAP, and then once it did this nice drop, the next candle I took some profits out, and then it continued to drop again, and this is where on the way down I'm starting to take some profits off the table. Then this level here was a very strong level. Did not want to break this. It came down and tested it a few times. 1, 2, 3. The third time that I took half of the little bit I had left, just in case it was going to squeeze up. And my stop loss continued to be the VWAP. I held it this long just because I knew after this trade here, this was going to be my last trade. I'm really working on my consistency and being able to, you know, have more green days and less trades. I want to be as consistent as I can and not worry too much about my P&L. And then here I got stopped out, took the rest out, and as you saw, Andrew called this for a possible long here. And just because again, it held so long at this level, almost 15-20 minutes, just trying to crack this level. So your sellers are getting exhausted, and it was a great opportunity to take it, you know, for a long. So that's my trade for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and like, and also check out other videos of other traders that's like myself and Andrew as well on the screen. Thank you.